So here we are in Ramsey Courthouse Square, which has actually largely had all of the new landscaping and hard paving and new seating in front of the courthouse, looking really nice, particularly with the sunshine and the blossom. And there's a bit more work to be carried on down the side of the courthouse building. But what's interesting is that this is obviously the focal point, the heart of old Ramsey, and we're looking at a number of proposals here. One of which is the Creative Network's Cabinet of Curiosities proposal, being led by Mari Gilbert at the moment. And currently we're looking at the idea of using or recycling an old telephone box, an old red telephone box, as a cabinet, as a kind of mobile gallery. Looking at a number of locations, we had talked about possible locations around Felton's Ironmongers, but it's quite a busy frontage. So I think we're actually, when we look over here, there are quite a few options in terms of places where there might be a suitable amount of open space, backed by what is in fact a very appropriate building, the old post office, with this really nice old double red post box here. So that's one area of interest, and then that leads us very nicely down Market Hill towards Marketplace, and the identified location for Darren Jackson's RNLI sculpture, which is actually just down here in this little area where the road widens out. And so the idea here is looking at a figurative bronze sculpture which actually acts as a mark of possibly also a kind of profile raiser for the RNLI. And we're looking at this sculpture being placed just here in this area where the pavement widens out, which by pure coincidence happens to be outside the lifeboat shop. The final part of the Ramsey jigsaw puzzle is a proposal that we have in place by Simon Buttermore for a very interesting kind of three-part proposal, which is the design and construction of a new horse-drawn brougham carriage, the filming and editing of a new film which splices together historical archive material about old Ramsey with contemporary footage taken by camera from the horse and carriage driving through the streets of Ramsey. And the final part of the artwork is a kind of performance, a reenactment, which would see the film being shown in the adapted carriage, which might then be moving or stationary. We were thinking that it might then become a really interesting tourist attraction somewhere around Courthouse Square and visible to and accessible by buses to Ramsey from the MER railway.